Hello guys, welcome to Solving Solutions, your Bound channel where I get solutions to all your solving problems. It's nice having you in class again today. How have you been? On today's tutorial, we are going to show you how to use QGIS to merge satellite imageries band by band. Now we have our study area, which is the extent covered by these let's say A and B set of imageries, right? Good. Now because the study area cannot be covered or was not covered by one scene of imagery, we had to download the other adjacent one, which is this other one, right? Good. So we now have two scenes covering our study area. However, for us to proceed with using this data set for any analysis, we need to have them as a single band, or we need to have them as single bands, right? Good. So if we need band 1 to band 6, or band 1 to band 7, or band 1 to band 5, we need to have these two adjacent tiles merged band by band. Are we together? Good. So in order for us to achieve that, we need to come to raster, and then under raster we go to miscellaneous, and then we click on merge. Okay, we can do it one after the other like a single process. However, let's click on run as a batch process. Now in this window we are going to impute the parameters, right? Good. Now let's use this three dots. These are all the rasters that are loaded in our QGIS workspace, right? You can see from band 1 to band 6, that's covering one tile, and then you can see another 1 to 6 covering another tile, right? Good. So what we want to do is that we want to take band 1 and band 1 here, right? Good. So you see this is band 1 for 189057, and then this is band 1 for 188057, right? Good. So we click on OK. So the two inputs has been selected. We create another row, or we add another row, and then we also try to add what the input. This time around it will be what for band 2, and then for band 2 of what the second scene, and then we click on OK. So this is how you create more rows to add what the separate bands that you want to mosaic, or you want to merge together to form what to form a band by band merge, right? Good. So let's say we have picked 3. Let's just go with one more to add the fourth band, which is band 4, and then we also have band 4 here, and then we click on OK. Now another thing to note is that we have the toggle advanced mode. If you click on this, it gives you more options that you are going to impute in this particular parameter, or let's say this batch processing window. One thing to also note is that you need to assign a no data value. Now it's also very important, because if you eventually do not assign a no data value, you might end up having black colorations in your image, right? Good. That indicates the 0 or maybe the no data value. So most times I just set it as 0, and then I use this drop down and then fill it down, so every other thing becomes what 0, right? Good. So the input and then the no data value are actually quite important for you to note. Then we slide to the right, and then we go to the merge. Good. So we have navigated to the folder of choice, so let's give it a name. So the reason why I called it merge underscore is because during the process we are going to autofill, right? Good. QGIS is going to autofill. So with this underscore, I can be able to identify band 1, band 2, band 3, as the case may be. So when we click on save, this autofill window or autofill settings comes up, and then the autofill mode, we cannot say do not autofill. We are going to use fill with numbers. If we want to fill with parameter values and then we decide to use the input layer, we might have some challenges, because we have two images that we have used for what the input layer, right? Good. So sometimes you just use the best for the process. So we go with fill with numbers. Now with this fill with numbers, QGIS will automatically label it 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? Good. So since we have populated all the parameters we need, we can run, right? Good. Now remember, you can load layers upon completion, or you can drag it and drop it to QGIS when you are done. So we are going to do the latter. So let's click on run. Good. So we can close, and then this is the folder we are working on. You can see merged underscore 1, 2, 3, and 4. This represents band 1, band 2, band 3, and band 4, right? Good. So we can decide to just drag and then drop on QGIS. Good. So we have grouped A, B, and merged. So if we take out A and B, we are going to have merged, and then merge will just be what single imagery that contains band 1 from both scenes, band 2 from both scenes, that contains the individual bands from what both scenes, right? Good. And then you now see that it covers the whole of the project area without showing that it was covered by multiple what scene, or maybe multiple tiles of satellite imagery. So we believe we have shown you how to mosaic or merge band by band of your satellite imagery when your project area is covered by more than one scene of what imagery, right? Good. So we are going to see you on the next tutorial. Until then, keep staying safe and have a fantastic time. Bye.